this time round, what better way to cool down in the summer months, in summer desert, I guess, with a nice recipe. This time, it's really cool for adults and for children. I'm talking about Chef Cohen, who's in the kitchen, sharing some jelly mosaics. Don't ask me, ask him.
Step into the recipe kitchen for an affordable and delicious dessert delight from Chef Cohen.
Now, Valentine's Day may be over, but we are still continuing spreading the love with some delicious recipes, and Chef Cohen has prepared one that'll make you absolutely tingle and tremble with pleasure. What are we making today?
So today we're doing a beautiful quivering jelly, something for the kids. I mean, let them feel the love as well.
Also ideal for the summer with these hot temperatures that we're experiencing. So what do we need for it?
So for this today, it's actually fairly simple. We need our Trotter's strawberry jelly, Trotter's cherry jelly, condensed milk, bowls, and that's it.
All right, let's get into making it then.
So what I've got here on the side are already prepared trays of jelly. So I've taken normal jelly, mix them as you normally would with the water that's hot and the water that's cold, put it into the fridge, set in a thin tray, and that I'm going to be cutting up now and putting in the base of our mold.
Before you start, use an anti-sticking agent on the mold and then place it, jelly and all, in the freezer for 5 minutes.
So the next step now is we're going to take our jelly, either cherry or strawberry. The choice is ours. I mean, we've got so many flavors in the Trotter's range, you can mix and match to your own personal preference. We're going to mix the jelly, leave it to cool down slightly, and to add a nice creamy lightness to it, we're going to add in condensed milk as opposed to the normal water.
Yeah, lovely.
Nice and fresh.
There we go.
Thank you very much. Don't you love that color?
It looks great.
It looks fantastic. So now, this is going to go on top of the layer of jelly that we've done earlier. We'll put the next layer in, put it in the fridge to chill, and then we'll move on to the final stage.
Spoon the condensed milk mixture into the mold, then place it back in the freezer for 5 minutes. Meanwhile, also boil the kettle to make some more jelly.
I must say, things are looking good.
They are going along swimmingly, and I've got the final hot water for the final step in the process. So now we're going to get our last jelly.
Alrighty.
If you don't mind again, you did such a dapper job earlier. I'm going to pour in the water if you don't mind stirring while I'm pouring. Thank you very much.
When the jelly powder is dissolved, add an equal measure of cold water.
Smells really good.
It's about to get better.
Okay.
Give it a last stir and then spoon the layer into the mold, filling it to the brim. Again, allow it to set. This recipe takes time to make, but it's so worth the wait. Try it over the weekend or make it the day before.
Okay, so that's in the fridge. How long will it take until it sets?
That's going to take 3 or 4 hours in a little ramekin like this, and unfortunately we don't have 3 or 4 hours to spare. So here's what I prepared earlier today. Now, to get it out of the container is quite simple. We're going to run a knife around the edge of the mold, dip it into some piping hot water, and set the jelly almost a little bit. Turn it onto a plate, and we'll do some fancy chefy decorations to end it off with.
Chef Cohen uses a big white serving plate, and a clever tip is to place the spoon next to the jelly mosaic. Sift some cocoa powder over it, then remove the spoon.
Now that's what I call food art.
Place jelly shapes on the bottom of a bowl or mold and place in the freezer. Meanwhile, in a separate bowl, dissolve more jelly and once cool, add in condensed milk and stir together. Pour some more of the mixture into the mold and place in the freezer to set. Add a final layer of jelly to fill the mold to the brim. Once set, turn out. Decorate the plate if you like and serve.
Oh wow. You know what, not only does it look great, it tastes delicious. I promise you, try this out at home, you won't regret it. In fact, if you'd like to get the ingredients list and the recipe sent to you, SMS the keyword recipe kitchen to 33728, and we'll also enter you into a competition to win a lovely product hamper.
That's the words recipe kitchen to 33728. Also find this and other great recipes on the Expresso website.
Add a touch of decadent sweetness with Heinz custard and Trotter's jelly.
'n somer jelly mosaic net so Chef Cohen hom kan maak. But you can try your hand at this one. SMS the keywords recipe kitchen to 33728. That's recipe kitchen to 33728. And you also stand the chance to win yourself a product hamper to spice up your kitchen. So get SMSing right now. But lots more recipes containing jelly in our Expresso kitchen this morning. Don't miss a second of it. Right now, time for a very quick ad break. We'll see you on the other side.